Hey everybody, welcome back to Race of History. Sorry for the lapse over the last few days. I had a couple of things come up. I went out of town on a vacation, and the first day that we left, about halfway through getting there, I have a 14-month-old son who got super sick and has been sick ever since then. So I've spent the last couple of days trying to take care of him and get him feeling better. So I didn't have time to really do much of anything, channel related or really anything at all other than that. So sorry for the few days off, but today I'm going to do Steel Commanders because I want to get a video out today, but I don't have a ton of time. So I want to do Steel Commanders. I had done a couple of songs off of the new album, but I wanted to go back and hit some of the older songs that I had missed before I go ahead and get through the new album. So, Steel Commanders today. Hopefully, the Sabaton history for this will be out tomorrow, and the last part of the Great Northern War series will be out tomorrow. So, with all that being said, let's get into it. Sabaton Steel Commanders. I so was not expecting that. I was expecting like I don't know, a super old school song. Like about something Middle Ages related or something like that. The tank coming in was Steel Commander, I guess I maybe should have expected it, but I was not. God, I love this song. I love everything about this song. The obviously tanks, World War One. It's hard to kind of get a read on what is real and what's propaganda during wartime, and then looking back at wartime. But the essentially the official story is that they saw what the tank could be, that the British High Command saw what the tank could be, and that they hid it under the veil of getting food and water to the front line, right? But that was to keep it under wraps, and the name tank stuck, basically. Water tank, but the name stuck. I believe the first time that the British used a tank in the field, the tank was Willie, and it sucked. The tank's name was Willie, and it was awful. And the big thing was it couldn't get past trenches, which, you know, in World War I is kind of a non-starter for a weapon. So they went back, made some adjustments. The second one, I believe, was Big Willie, and it was at the First Battle of the Somme. Again, it sucked, but it didn't suck so bad. You know, they saw there was more of an idea of what they could potentially do when it was used at the Somme. And so, you know, obviously you find a new weapon. We talk about this in a lot of videos, especially in Sabaton ones. Technology is moving so quickly in this time period. New weapons are being found and used, and each side is just trying to figure out what works best and what works at all, right? Especially in this stalemate of the trench. And the tank was something that kind of captured the minds and the hopes of countries' high commanders. The idea was this could potentially be a breakthrough weapon. You know what I mean? And so that's what all sides kind of drill down and start to, you know, look at these different ways to potentially find a weapon that works. And the tanks is one of those that they think will. And obviously, we see today, and we saw in World War II, that tanks can be incredibly, incredibly effective, right? Like, that's something that when you look back in history, sometimes you're like, wow, they seem real dumb. But the tanks was one of those that you look back and you were like, okay, they saw what this could potentially be and understood that like the magnitude of what it could potentially become.
Introduction to the beast known as the leopard. With our chickens and centurions, our front line has been tempered. From the fields of Rock to the shores of Overlord, the beginning of the victory, shepherds rolling onto sword. Select, show the way, evolution leading to hell, Alamein till today, with the first ones into the fray. Steel Commanders to the battlefield, Flanders, let's leading the storm of panzers to calling the Steel Commanders.
God, I really like this song, and the chorus especially. This is one of the better choruses that I've heard from Sabaton. I don't know what particularly about it, but I just really like it. Okay, that was Steel Commanders. Man, I liked that song. And the music video was like really intense. Um, who was that? Who was the girl in there? Um, I'm sure she's famous in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know who she is. So apologies if I should know who she is. Um, but who is she? And what do y'all think about this song? It hasn't been recommended a ton of times, but I really liked it. Um, like I said, the chorus, the pace of the song, the music video, it was really intense, and yeah, I liked it. So that was Steel Commanders. Um, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Help me keep building the channel over here. We are almost to 1,000. Man, that is crazy to me. Almost to 1,000. But I appreciate all of it. Comment below anything you want to talk about. I'll put the link to the Discord if you want to join over there and continue these conversations over there. But yeah, I appreciate all the support. I'm super grateful for it. And I'll see you all next time.